Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Today I'm making you two videos. The first one is about quantifiers and nouns. We use quantifiers instead of or the to talk about nouns, to say how much or how many plus a noun. Okay, that's a quantifier. Like some, all, the majority of, nearly, almost. Those are called quantifiers, and we put those before a noun. So, listen to me read these. He's just listening and he's so excited and relaxed. Then I might explain some grammar step by step. Number one, nearly, nearly, nearly everyone in the U.S. has a computer. Nearly all people in the U.S. have a computer. When I have nearly, I have to put it next to a noun. In this case, I said nearly everyone. If I use everyone, someone, anyone, somebody, something, I always have the third person form of the verb there. So I have to say nearly everyone has a computer. Conversely, here I have nearly all people in the U.S. have a computer. I put have because it agrees with people. Now, you cannot say, oh, crud. Sorry. Come on, man. Where are they taking me here today? Oh, this isn't going to work. Okay, let's go back here. Oh, it took me to some crazy place. Where am I now? Crud. Let's just a minute. If I can find it quickly, I don't have to restart this video. Oh, I see what I should have done. I just go here, and oh, it just showed me that handsome guy here. Perfect. Sorry about that. Technology is not always my friend. Now, if you say nearly, you have to say nearly all. I can't say nearly people, nearly dogs. I have to say nearly all people, nearly all cats, plural, nearly all teachers, plural, okay? So I can't say nearly teachers, no, nearly all. Number two, almost everyone. Almost everyone in the U.S. has a car. If I were to use almost, I would say almost all teachers. Okay, so when I use nearly or almost, I can put it with everyone, but if I want to put it with a different noun, I have to say nearly all or almost all. Can you remember that? Nearly all teachers are teaching online now. Almost all teachers are teaching online now. Please remember, nearly and almost plus all plus plural. Okay, number three, the majority. The majority of people in the U.S. have a car. The majority of students in the U.S. are studying online now. The majority of Asian people eat rice. The majority of American people eat beef. The majority of, what else can I say? The majority of cats like to eat meat. In fact, I'd say all cats like to eat meat. The majority of is the same as most, but with most, I do not use of. So I could say, most people in the U.S. have a car. The majority of people in the U.S. have a car. Okay? If I use most and I want to use most of, I have to say most of the. So I could say most of the people in the U.S. have a car. Most of the animals are happy. Most of the students are nice. Okay? So the majority of students are nice. Most of the students are nice. Most students are nice. Okay. Number four, approximately. Remember, approximately means about. Approximately 30% of people under 30 are in school. About 30% of people under 30 are in school. Roughly. Roughly means the same thing. Roughly 30% of people under 30 are in school. Number five, a full. A full means this is a good number. This is a surprisingly big number. We should be proud of this number. A full 30% of Americans aren't earning enough money to live. It means it's a very serious number. It's too big. 30% of people aren't earning enough money to live. That's very dangerous. That's very sad. You say a mere when it's a very small number, or merely, as we talked about last week. A mere 1% of people in the U.S. don't have a TV, or merely 1% of people in the U.S. don't have a TV. Number 7, only. Only 10% of people in the U.S. smoke. Merely 10% of people in the U.S. smoke. How do you spell merely? These lights are so hot. M-E-R-E-L-Y. Okay, let's go back to approximately, number 8. Approximately half of all people on the earth are female. Approximately half of all people on the earth are female. The other half is clearly male. Number 9, hardly anyone in the U.S. smokes. Hardly anyone. That means maybe 2% of people smoke. Hardly anyone in the U.S. smokes. Now, as we had seen, if you have anyone, someone, anything, something, no one, nothing, you always are going to put an S on the verb. I made a mistake there. That one's correct. That one's not correct. Do you see my mistake? Nearly no one in China drinks ice water. I'm going to fix that when I put up my video. Number 11, almost no one in China drinks ice water. Number 12, the last one, very few people ever live in another country. In their whole life, only 1% of people go live in another country, and you are part of that lucky 1%. Me too, because I lived in Japan and Korea, and I have traveled to many countries. Anyway, so I hope that this helps you. I think one thing we need to talk about is the fact of, I don't want you to say most of people. I want you to say most of the people. But everything else I think is very clear. Thank you for watching our video, and I will see you soon. Bye. Yay, I have it right here.